Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and today I'm going to be planning in my academic planner for the week of December 14th through 18th. This is going to be my finals week spread, so looking forward to making the spread, not looking forward to completing the plans in the spread. I have some major research papers due and just grading and all of that end of the semester fun. I'm going to be using the Color Story 4 sticker book. So this is an older sticker book, but still a great sticker book. This may have to be my favorite Color Story sticker book. And I'm making a winter spread using these winter illustration stickers. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I've been kind of holding on to them for much longer than I should have. And my concept is to kind of just like cluster them all along this side of the page and then keep all of my tasks like isolated to these first 4 boxes. I don't know how good that's actually going to look, but we're gonna try it. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I'll be upset that the stickers got wasted, and I'd probably buy another Color Story book at that point. But fingers crossed, here's to the spread. For once in my life, the stickers actually match the color that the month is in. That always drives me nuts. I wish it were a little more neutral, this planner, but there weren't a lot of options for teacher planners, and I really liked the layout. So we're going with it. Not sure how well the florals are gonna look with the spread, but hopefully I can cover up enough of them. We're gonna be using a lot of whiteout in this spread, just because these are clear stickers and there's lines everywhere. I'm not going to be whiting out like the lines inside of the boxes, just the outline ones. I just went ahead and did that far right line. And then I'm just going to go and do one column for now. I kind of want them in like a C shape, like a reverse C shape. I guess you'd call that a D shape. I don't know. I will need to white out more at the top and bottom if I'm going with that. But for now, this should be good. Starting with my bigger stickers, I am using the parka first. And whoever owns this lovely tan parka does not live in the Midwest, because this would get dirty very quickly. Like, I think I should have maybe used gel pen to wipe these lines out, because you get that like blocky white outline behind the stickers that I'm not a huge fan of, but the sticker is down on the page, so nothing we can do about it. Just gotta go on. Gonna bring some color in with this blue beanie. Some mittens. Okay, now I'm rethinking my idea. Maybe I just do a winter cluster up here and a winter cluster down here. I'm really doubting myself a whole lot, and that kind of leads me to believe that I just shouldn't do it, but I don't know. This might be a good time to just use wax paper and kind of layer them over the spread and see how it goes. There's a combination of winter wear and more Christmassy stickers in this assortment of illustrations. I'm gonna try to combine the two, even though it's not Christmas week. Well, and there's also not, like, the stickers aren't super Christmassy, with the exception of this stocking. The present up here, pay no attention to that. That was just like I pulled it off the sticker sheet, didn't know where to put it, so now it's there. I kind of like the direction this is going in, actually. This feels very like blue and brown, and I know there's some more colors on the sticker sheet, and this is red. So maybe we have to kind of integrate some of those. Or I could just save the presents for another spread alongside that stocking. Yeah, I'm gonna save the more Christmassy stuff for something else and then just make this like winter wear and apparently fire log holder themed. Gotta get rid of these flowers because they're cramping my style. I have some snow boots like this. They are my absolute favorite. I am hoping to get another pair this winter season. I got them when I was living in Fargo. Fargo as in Fargo, North Dakota, as in the movie, but the movie wasn't filmed in Fargo, North Dakota. The movie was filmed through parts of Minnesota, and the movie didn't take place in Fargo, North Dakota. It took place in like the Twin Cities and Bemidji, which is not near Fargo. So it was very odd that the movie would be named Fargo when it had nothing to do with Fargo. I think the car dealership they go to in the beginning of the movie is in Fargo. Maybe? I don't know. And if that's the case, then maybe I have a claim to fame because I bought my car in Fargo, North Dakota. It has been a long time since I've been back up north. Definitely missing it some days, more than others. Winter weather was brutal up there, like sub-zero temperatures, and when I was a senior in college, my university had to cancel classes due to cold weather, which they never do. My senior year was this rare exception to their, school isn't getting canceled unless it's negative 30 degrees policy. Just because we had this Arctic storm that went through, and the advisory was, if you go outside, you get frostbite within 5 minutes. And people, like, walked to campus, and, like, I walked to campus every day, and it was a 20-minute walk. So I couldn't make the walk without getting frostbite. I never got frostbite because I never did the walk in, like, this Arctic storm. But they had to cancel classes, like, multiple days in a row, and everyone was just so shocked that a school in Fargo, North Dakota, I was on the Minnesota side of Fargo, North Dakota, but that this, like, far north Minnesota school canceled so much class. I got to spend a lot of time with my roommates that semester, which was lovely. I remember one of our snow days, we stayed inside because that's what you do on a snow day. You're not really supposed to go outside when you're gonna get frostbite if you go outside. And we spent the day drinking wine and watching the movie Fargo, because that's what you do when you have a snow day in Fargo. You watch the movie Fargo, of course. I'm sorry I'm so chatty in this video. There's not much else for me to talk about when I'm placing, like, collaged stickers, because the general idea is just, like, place them close together in a grouping. I'm filling in some of these smaller spaces between the bigger items with snowflakes. I think it looks pretty good. Like, there's some random weird colorful lines happening. I'm not sure how to deal with that. So the best way to deal with it is probably just to, like, ignore them and hope they go away. Even though they won't, they're lines on a page. I feel like this needs to taper off a little bit more, so I'm gonna put another snowflake down here. All of this winter gear feels very weird because we just have not had snow this year. And I like snow. Obviously, I wouldn't have gone to school, like, up north if I didn't like snow. But yeah, no snow. Hasn't even gotten cold. It's supposed to snow on Saturday, I think. And this video will be up on Friday. So hopefully I get snow tomorrow. Tomorrow being 4 days away. So this is my barrage of winter gear. Gonna go ahead now and white out the dates so I can replace them with my own titles. Trying to think about what boxes I should use. Brown colorful boxes. If I had any brown colorful boxes, that would be my pick, just because there's so much brown going on over here. Like a weird, like, blue-gray would be ideal. I don't know if I have any of those. Okay, I do have some of them. I'm hesitant to use them because they're in the Jewel Tone Boxes book. But aren't these so beautiful paired with that? Like, you only live once. And what I've been seeing online with people who have, like, made stories about, like, these boxes are great, please sell them separately. The Happy Planner has, like, responded to DMs and been like, oh, we didn't know we would get so much love for these colorful boxes. We're looking into, we're looking into product or something like that. So there is a chance that these boxes will be sold separately at some point. If not, I would not be upset getting another one of those goals bundles. Because I really like the combination of stickers they had in that bundle. Then I'd get another sticker storage box, which I've recently learned to love the sticker storage box. This one's just a black colorful box, so not too concerned about using that. Can't believe I used 5 of my colorful boxes in this spread. But it looks good, so we're gonna leave it that way. I'm gonna spend some time working on this side of the page before I decide if I want to incorporate any more of these stickers. Let me show you what I have left from this section of the book. So I have this one that says Chilly Days and Warm Hearts, and I think that one is gonna get used in this spread. Got these. There are some of these coffees, so I could use that again. I should start pulling them onto wax paper. So we got coffee. And we got a full box. I have this one that says Be Jolly, but it doesn't match my color scheme, and I'm not going for like a super Christmassy spread. With my little icons, and that is the end of the section. For this one, I'm gonna go a little bit more centered. Or should I do it over here? No, looks better on this side of the page. This class is done at this point. Everything is good to go. We already have grades in that class too, so I don't need to worry about having anything in that row. This class I have to turn a paper in for, so I do need a box of some sort, and then this one has a paper that needs to be turned in, so again, another box for that. This one I have some grading to do, like end of the semester grading, and then for my thesis I have some work that I want to get started on, though it might not be super high priority during finals week. Taking the Fun Alphabet sticker book, and I think this font or letter type, this navy blue with the gold speckles, and this is gold foiled, will be perfect. So I do want to write finals week somewhere on this spread. Like I could do it along the top. I know last time I did finals week, I did finals and then week down the side, but we already have stuff going on here. I also considered doing it along the bottom, and then I won't have anything for this. Though now that I think about it, since this class is done, I could just do finals week across the middle of the spread. So we're gonna peel up the full box. I'd like to thank my Women and Gender Studies professor for making my planner dreams possible. So finals is gonna go here, and then week is gonna go there. I'm first gonna spell it out on this wax paper, just so I have all of the letters pulled, and then I can space them a little bit more evenly. So I'm gonna pull the stickers and I'll be right back. The letters are pulled. They look beautiful. My only concern with having them like right across the middle of the spread is that it might appear as if it is only finals week for this class and not all of the other ones that don't have finals week written across them. But also it's my planner, so I don't really care if I'm giving the illusion that finals week, I don't know. So finals has 6 letters, so that means 2 letters to a box. I typically just start with the middle of the word for spacing, but like when I have boxes to kind of space it, it's a different thing. But I like this so far where it just says nah, which is kind of my mood towards finals. I'm like, nah, don't want to do it. I struggled for a very long time to come up with a concept for this spread. My original idea was that I would use the new goals sticker book that came in that goals bundle because, like, you know, goal setting, finals, I don't know. I thought it went well together, but then I struggled to find something to pair it with. Like all of the floral stickers I looked through looked weird. And then I pulled some tiny little purple letters to spell out finals week, and they were too tiny. So I was like, I'm just gonna scrap the whole idea. I have like 2 or 3 wax paper sheets floating around in my craft room / office / Caitlin cave that are just like starts to this spread that I was like, maybe if I use these stickers together, I could make a spread. And none of them worked out. So I decided to wing it and just kind of pick a sticker book. And I think this is working out better than any of the other ones would have. I do feel like this needs to swing out a little bit more at the top. So I have this black beanie and I'm gonna put it here. I just need to do some white out. I'm trying not to intersect the snowflake because none of the other stickers intersect. And that feels like a weird place to end it, so I'm just going to take another smaller snowflake and stick it there. Okay, I see my vision coming together. This makes sense to me. I do want to put that full box in, but it feels weird now that I have letters in the middle. Maybe I do another cluster of some winter items. I'm playing around on the wax paper and I have boot, cup of coffee, and snowflake as like a trio. I'm not sure how that looks in the grand scheme of things. I feel like it looks fine. And also I'm not going to be doing a lot like on my thesis, so I'm happy to have like some more artwork here. Even if I bump them down over the line, I think it'll look good because these ones cover the line. It also is like, I have the two boots that are like bookending the spread at this point. And I'm not sure whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing. Put the coffee right there. Snowflake to finish off this cluster. I have 3 more snowflakes left on this page. I'm going to use them up here. In a sort of trio to kind of bookend this a little bit more. So now all I have left on this illustrations page is the more Christmassy stuff, and that could be used in a spread together somewhere else. Now I want to focus on getting in like due dates. I have colorful shapes because I think it needs something like bold. Hexagons could be fun because they're kind of reminiscent of the snowflake shape. I like that idea. And I want the hexagons to kind of build off of each other instead of having them isolated to their own little boxes. So I'm putting this one up slightly. I should do it a little bit higher. Like that. And then this one will go off of it. And I don't know why I whited out for one but not for the other. Don't ask me about that. I'm grabbing a second Colorful Shapes book. Because I wanted another one that just didn't have like grid pattern or lines on it. These are like blank ones. And this one's gonna go for the class that I TA because they have an assignment due. It's their big final project, so I'd like to mark when that is done. This feels very anticlimactic to just have 3 hexagons. I'm gonna think on that for a while, these 3 hexagons, as if they need to be thought on. And I'm gonna take my gray mild liner and just kind of fill this in a little bit more with some dots, like that. I don't know how I don't know how obvious it's gonna be on camera that I'm doing this, but I find that it kind of fills in the space a little bit more. I did this recently in a journal spread, and I liked the way it turned out. It was my redemption for what I consider a mild liner fail on my November Currently page. And if you didn't see that video, I decided to outline some hearts with mild liner, and it just didn't end up looking the way that I thought it would. I don't know if I can call it a fail. Like, I did take a creative risk. If you call like outlining something in mild liner creative risk, and you very well could call it a creative risk. I don't know. It just didn't end up being my thing. So I posted it on Instagram anyway because I wanted to share the Currently page. And everyone was very supportive in the comments. Everyone was always supportive in the Instagram comments. And I can't tell if that's just like them taking pity on me or they feel like I'm asking for sympathy. But you know, sometimes you just don't like everything you make. But anyway, I got some nice comments, so I decided to do like a redemption spread. And in that redemption spread, I used this gray mild liner to kind of create a dot pattern. And I was happy with the way that turned out. So I'm doing something similar with this. It adds some atmosphere. I like it. I'm gonna do a little bit over here and a little bit up with the snowflakes. that looks pretty good to me. And part of me is like, outline the hexagons with mild liner, but I know how well that went last time and I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I might integrate some like bullet points as the week goes on, but right now I'm not too sure what my commitments are besides submitting these 2 papers, which are a big deal, and then this project being due. So maybe I'll have like a meeting down here or something and I'll kind of build off of it. But for now, I think this is the spread. And you know, I'm happy with this being the spread, even though my like 3 hexagons feel very isolated. And they might not actually be isolated. Maybe I'm just used to having like a lot of stickers. And you know me, I'm used to having a lot of stickers. I love stickers and I love like over the top spreads. So maybe this feels a little bit weird to me, but it doesn't feel weird to you. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it like that. This is gonna be my last academic spread for a while just because I'm off school until the end of January. And then I'll pick it up again. I don't know if my planner lineup video is going to be up already. I think it's going to be going up a few days after this video airs. So I'll let you in on a little secret. I am using the same planner again in 2021 for my academic planning, just because this layout works out so well for me. It has the perfect amount of room. I like how the little boxes are great for writing the individual readings. So I'm going to be using the same planner, so there will be more spreads in this planner, just not for a while. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner-related content. And follow me on Instagram at KaitlinPlans, where I share after the pen photos as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. So I hope to see you there. Thank you and happy planning. Okay, so I know I just finished the video, but I realized something that I think will make this feel a little less sparse. I talked about putting this sticker back, but I just couldn't shake it. I'm gonna end up putting it right here, kind of overlapping this hexagon. And I know it's very close to this other perka, but that makes me happy. So with that, the video is done. Do all the aforementioned activities, you know, like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram if you so feel inclined. I will see you in my next video. Thank you and happy planning.